Hello, this is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate every visitor that stops on by, and we hope you come back and find something that resonates with you. This will be your September reading. But before we go there, I wanted to have a quick conversation about the significance of September in the metaphysical world. You see, September hosts the autumn equinox. And the autumn equinox is, of course, the equal light between night and day. So the equal distance between night and day. And when that comes, there is believed to be a ton of energy that comes with it, and a grounding and connecting to spirit and to Earth itself, to Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is giving her abundance back. Of course, as you know, with autumn, that's when the plants come out and you see the growth. You see the pumpkins and the corn and the squash and the cucumbers. So again, it's Mother Earth giving back her abundance for the work put out through the summertime. So when that happens, and this year it happens on September 22nd at 3:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, that's September 22nd, 3:21 Eastern Standard Time. 3:21 p.m. What I would suggest to you, one of the rituals that they suggest to wind up getting as much of the energy that you can from this equinox is sit down on the ground within 15 minutes before and after. If you're on the ground, the time is great, but sit down and meditate and just spend a little time appreciating Mother Earth and appreciating what she has given us throughout our lives and throughout the generations. Most importantly, it's just giving back to her, grounding ourselves, and then getting from her an abundance. When this happens, make sure you speak affirmations and you speak them clearly. Tell Mother Nature what you want moving forward, and speak them clearly. And also, don't hesitate to tell her what you'd like to just give it back to her and put it into the ground. That energy that's negative, give it away. You don't need it. For me, it's even more significant because I grew up on the East Coast, and as most people who grew up on the East Coast, autumn represented a break in the heat, and more importantly, it's the changing of the leaves. The colors were amazing. The patchwork quilts like my grandmother's. It just meant so much to us, and I loved driving through the hills to see the different colors and the changes. So for me, it brought on a change of attitude. I live in Arizona now. We don't have those 4 seasons, unfortunately. But I can tell you, I still remember my days, and I still love to go back from time to time during this time of year. So let September be that month of rebirth, that month of growth, that month of harvest. It's time to take and enjoy what it is Mother Nature is giving you, what Earth is giving you, what universe, spirit, or God is giving you. It's time to harvest that. You've put the work in. It's now time to play a little bit, to enjoy, and to focus on what next. With that said, let's get back to the reading. Enjoy the reading. This is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your monthly September reading. Capricorn, this is your monthly reading for September. This is an intuitive reading as well as a tarot reading. So if I have a sign from Spirit, then you'll hear about it. And it may go against the cards to a degree, but we're going to go with Spirit. Spirit tends to get it right most of the time. And when I say most, I kind of mean every. With that said, don't forget, take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. No need to take what you don't need. Let somebody else have that mess if it's not meant for you. If it's good stuff, well, then maybe you should take it anyway. I don't know. But most importantly, again, seriously, take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Let's see what Spirit has for you. While I'm shuffling the deck, let me also remind you that on my left here is the Archangel Gabriel deck. Love that deck. Don't always use it, but it's there when we need it. And on my right, something I use more often is the healing deck, the Angel Healing deck. They're both oracle decks. They are not tarot decks, but they are used in a similar way. With that said, let's get rolling. I see the 6 of Pentacles followed by the Lovers card. 6 of Pentacles followed by the Lovers card, followed by the Queen of Cups, and bringing up the rear, the 3 of Wands. On the lower end, we have the King of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Now, you have 4 out of 8 cards that are Pentacles. There's a whole lot of money being talked about here. That's a good thing. There's something about finances. When I see this, let's start from the very top. We're going to do the reading from the very top so you can have a good idea. By the way, underneath is the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is telling us that we're triumphant. We're rising above. There was a struggle. There was a battle. We rose above the battle. We have overcome. Again, we shall overcome. Well, you did overcome, which is good. But let me set that over here for now. What we start with over here is the 6 of Pentacles. It's interesting because, again, this was the 6 of Wands, and this is other 6 energy. And then the Lovers is also the 6 cards. So you have 3 6s there. That's not bad. That's not the bad 6s. 6s are good, depending, people say, oh my God, 666, and that's not what this is about. So don't go there. Rest your mind, relax, it's good. What we have here, first of all, of course, is the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is a warm, caring, loving, giving spirit. That is you. You're somebody who likes to find balance. You don't like the dramas. You don't like the high ends. You don't like the low ends. You kind of like the middle. You're very comfortable in the middle. Again, you find the balance. You find the equilibrium. You also, again, are somebody who is very giving, very caring. You're very connected to nature. You kind of, again, want everybody to be successful. You'd like to lift all boats. You're like a high tide. The interesting thing is this month you're looking at the new relationship, potential new relationship, new lover, the Lover's card. Again, this month is about love and relationships. If you are in a relationship presently, this card is telling you rekindle that relationship, give more attention to it because it needs it, and you need to focus on it. The more patient one of in the relationship, the one who is patient, who's caring, who's giving, who's nurturing, that person needs a little more attention. And so they've given a lot, but now it's time for them to receive back. So when you're in this relationship, if you are that person, expect that to come to you. If you are not that person in the relationship, then you need to give. You need to give a little bit. You need to show them that you appreciate them. You know, to show them that you love them, that you care. Again, if it's a new relationship, the person coming in is going to be this caring, loving, very comfortable person, very passionate person. And it's going to be a little different than what you're used to. This person is not going to be the usual person that you would tend to go for. So open your mind to possibilities, because this new relationship, again, if you're not in a relationship, again, this new relationship is what I'm talking about. This new relationship is going to bring you great opportunities. And then we have the 3 of Wands. When you see the 3 of Wands, is like, okay, you've been talking about, you've thought about getting into a relationship. You thought about it. You planned on, what happens if, what changes do I make? Through the past, you've learned through other relationships what you need to do to make sure this one works better. And so you're ready to put that into play. So this month, when this relationship comes along, you're going to be testing and putting together those things. If, again, that you're rekindling the relationship, then again, you're going to realize what it is that you didn't do right. And you've been planning on saying, okay, I need to change this. I need to change. These changes are going to place. I wouldn't be surprised to see a change card after you're a Death card or a Tower card. But if I did, unfortunately, it would say that maybe this relationship that you're in will change and it won't be so great. So it's kind of nice it's not here for that reason. The King of Pentacles is here. It's like, you know what? You're comfortable. You found your comfort zone. You're in a comfort zone. You're financially stable. You're emotionally stable. You don't ask for much. You don't want for much. Things are good. And again, you're looking at life. You're looking back. That's why it tells me that it could be the relationship you're in already. You're looking back and saying, how do I find the balance here? How do I bring the rest? Because I'm financially successful. I am comfortable otherwise. I just need to find the balance in my relationship. And the hard work is done, because again, when you see this, the 10s tell you the work is complete. So you've already done the hard work. Again, work in either finding the new relationship or work in figuring out how to attack to make the old relationship come back to life. And again, the news is coming in soon that's going to help you with that. And additionally, you're getting news of some opportunity that's going to bring in some money as well. So there's money coming to you. Don't know exactly where that's from. There's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, again, you've done the work. You're patient. You've done the work. You've fertilized the fields. You've laid the groundwork for this relationship. Now you just have to follow through with it. You can make a decision. You can stay the way things are, or you can change. Change is the better way to go. Move right in there. Face it. Move forward. Do it. You're going to do it. You're not afraid of the hard work. You're not afraid of the effort. The problem is you're so busy on the outside looking in, thinking the grass is greener to the side. Maybe the relationship is better than you thought it was, but you're just comparing to other things. And if you only were in if you were on the other side of this coin, you may be surprised how wonderful your relationship actually is compared to everybody else. Stay within the lines. Again, if you're in a relationship, definitely work on the relationship. Don't try to go outside the lines. Don't try to go out to somebody else. There's nothing else. What you have works. You just have to work on it. Sometimes it's what we don't know that scares us. Sometimes what we don't know thinks it's an obstacle. Again, stay within the lines. Don't consider doing anything else. New love, new emotions, new warmth is coming through. You guys have battled through this. You've battled through this, but again, you've come above it. You've risen above it. Look at this. Again, remember, we brought it to a conclusion. So you battled, you brought a conclusion. Now it's time to move forward. Move forward. Again, you've already planted the seed. You've already done the work. Rest a little bit. Give yourself some time out, and then again, you've done some of the work. You're starting to see the benefit. Be careful not to be too damn tight. When you see this card's telling you that you may be a little too stingy. Your mind's solely on the money. In this relationship, that could be a problem as well, because maybe the problem with all this money is you're so focused on it that the love is saying, wait a minute, give me some attention. You've been earning, you've been focusing on your earning, you're supposed to, but give me some attention. And that's what you're going to learn. You've already learned that. So again, take a deviation from it, learn from this, move on. You will find emotional fulfillment. And again, you're going to be happy. You're going to be happy. No doubt about it. Look at this. Again, judgment. You put the work in, it's going to come back to you. This is a great reading. This is good reading. It's mostly about love and relationships. I don't usually do love and relationships readings, but this one was all about it. Capricorn, love is on your mind. Love is in the air. And most importantly, love is in your heart. Put that heart to use. Put that work to use. Let's look at the healing deck, because when I talk about love and relationships, usually the healing deck is the deck I like to go to. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're taking care of your body. Make sure you're taking care of your mind. Your prayers are being answered. Again, if you've been looking to rekindle that relationship, the prayers are saying it's time to do that. If you're looking for a new relationship that's coming as well, abundance is coming along with it. Abundance and love. You are divinely guided. And looks like someone maybe even getting news to rekindle that relationship, because maybe one's on the way. As Loretta Lynn said, oh, gee, I hope it ain't twins again. That's an old singer, by the way, for folks who may not remember Loretta Lynn, the coal miner's daughter. But anyway, children may be coming along, divinely guided and divinely given. That's a gift. Remember the judgment card? The judgment card says the divine gift, what you put out, you got back. Where is it? Here it is. Well, one of the gifts that the universe gives us, that God gives us, children. Don't be surprised. Maybe one's on the way. So I can't tell you. Maybe this is something that you've been hoping for, or maybe it's something you've been manifesting. Maybe you've been wanting children, but that's going to help your romance, and your romance is there. So even at one point you may have given up and thought it wasn't going to happen, but guess what? It's going to happen. So what can I tell you, Capricorn? I can really call you Scorpion. Capricorn, this is an exciting reading. The love is going to grow into something more. Looks like a family's coming. Looks like and also when you see a new child, it could be also a grandchild. It could be that your relationship is bonding and you have kids, or even this love card. One thing to remember is the love card can also remind you of a relationship between father and son, mother and daughter, any parent relationship. Maybe that is strained and you have to rekindle it. And maybe them telling you, mom and dad, you're going to be a grandparent. That also could be what this reading is. Again, it could be a child telling the parent, you're going to be a grandparent, and that creates that bond again, and you find a way to overcome the obstacles you've had. Maybe you've been fighting with the kids, and this is a way to put that in the past. Again, those relationships are not only just male to female, female to male, male to male, female to female. It's not a romantic relationship only. The love comes in very many ways in this world. So it could be also friendship. You could have a friendship that had broken down, and that friendship had fallen apart. And now that there's a child issue involved, and if someone's having a child or having a child issue, and either good or bad, the point is it brings you together. It brings you a bond. So go forward with this. This is an interesting month. I am so curious to see how this plays out. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment on the social media platforms. Send me an email if you'd like as well, and tell me how it resonates. My email address is advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. Again, that's advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. You can also go to Sonoran Mystic Tarot if you want a private reading. You can book one through that site. You can send me the email about one and I can arrange it. And don't forget to hit up those social media platforms and like, follow, and subscribe. If you subscribe on YouTube, don't forget to click the little icon bell, because that icon bell, when you click it, it'll remind you every time something's uploaded. TikTok doesn't need that. This one does. YouTube does. So with that said, I'm going to let you go. I'm curious to see how this works out. Again, don't forget to drop me a line. I would love to know how this resonates. Take care. Have a great September. And I will be talking to you with another monthly in October. Bye-bye.